Greetings, heroes. I'm Hercules0070, and today we're talking about my audio setup. I'm not going to go through the specifics and specs of all of these devices, but in the description there will be more information where you could purchase them and spec information. My first interface option is the Scarlett 2i2. This is what I use currently for my OBS for what you're listening to right now. It comes with two XLR input options, and it has the air button, which is the profile for Focusrite. They created it themselves. It has a distinct sound. I like the way it sounds. It has a 48 volt output, which is phantom power. This microphone specifically requires phantom power, so that's something you need to remember if you are picking another interface, but you're going to pick the same microphone as me. You have to pay attention if it needs phantom power or 48 volts. It also has a monitor option where you can plug your headphones in, and you can change the volume on the inputs and the headphones all separately. I don't use the headphone output on here. I have a separate amplifier, but the headphone output on here does sound good. And it also uses to USB-C, which I always like everything using USB-C because those cables are easy to find. And it has a monitor output for in case you're using speakers on the back. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Fethead Phantom. I have specifically the Fethead Phantom because it allows the phantom power to pass through to the microphone, but it also puts a higher ampage to make the 18 dB add clean gain. So this is a preamp that you put between your microphone and your interface. This one specifically gives you an 18 dB gain lift, so you can set your interface at a lower gain, but have less noise. So you can have a louder volume of your voice going through your microphone without having any noise added to it. This improves drastically for every microphone I've used it on, and I like that we have an option that you can put phantom power pass through. We also have my microphone, which is the AT875R. It's a weird name. It's made by Audio-Technica. It's just a bunch of numbers, but it's a shotgun microphone. This shotgun microphone is shorter than most, which I like because then I don't have this really long thing I have to deal with. I'm already adding the preamp to it, so it's making it longer also. And then I'm using a microphone arm that goes to the floor that's from Amazon. It's Amazon Basic, but you can choose any arm you want. It comes with a clamp that fits it if you purchase it with the box. There are clamps you get on Amazon. I specifically purchased my microphone off of Facebook Marketplace to get it a little bit cheaper, but this is an amazing quality microphone. I like that it picks up one direction mostly and kind of doesn't pick up behind it as much. So when I have like the fans in my computers get loud, or if I have a fan on because it's hot in my office because of the lights and things like that, this will help deter from picking up all of that noise. And I really like the way this sounds. This microphone specifically has a profile that I like with my voice. But overall, this is my setup. This is what I recommend. Remember, links in the description for purchasing and getting more specs on these electronics that I recommend. Just a really quick here, this is what I like to use. And if you have any questions about how I use things or how I set things up, please go ahead, pop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Please come check out my live stream. I live stream here on YouTube. Make sure you turn notifications on so you can check me next time. Goodbye.